Generator's going. I'm nailing too fast. Solar can't keep up this early in the morning. Oh yeah. How about that, huh? This is going awesome. Heck yeah, that's 3 sheets up already. Killing it. Hello, and welcome to Carlin's Off-Grid YouTube channel. I do things differently. I'm a wanderer, a tinkerer, a nerd, and a U.S. Navy veteran. I have a motorcycle, a truck, and a school bus. Oh, and I built my house now. There might also be spaceships and stuff. I live off-grid. I'm powered by the universe. Comments are always welcome. It would be really awesome if you could subscribe. Hey! Alright, you found me. My name is Carlin, and I've got a off-grid house here on a little ranch in West Texas. Thanks for joining. I'll show you around. More info is on my website. You should totally check that out. The link is in the description. Cool, on with the show already. Yeah, chalk line. I decided I'd use it. So I measured up 48 inches and chalk line from one end to the other. And so then I'm just putting the OSB up to the chalk line. That'll, instead of trying to look at the bottom. Also the wind is blowing, yeah. With the wind, I'm a little bit terrified to be up putting sheets up in the wind off the ground. On the ground I can handle it. So I might just go around on the bottom layer and then wait for a not windy day. I can do the inside walls. Second side is half done. Wind actually feels like it's dropping off. So, what I'm planning, I'm gonna do this west facing wall. See if I can do top, or bottom and then top. Makes sense to leave it a little loose here. Now it's got a little bit of a gap, maybe I can get that in there. Oh yeah. Oh dude, that's like, I can feel it, it's like right there. Okay, it's about 4:30. Ironically, the wind dropped down, but I kept seeing this. I'm like, you know, it's actually comfortable to work right now. Temperature dropped, wind is manageable. I'm like, frick, you know. If I would have put another 3 hours in today like I did yesterday, I probably could have finished this shit. But I also don't have all my stuff out in the rain. So, is what it is, right? So we're getting a manageable pile left. There's 9 sheets of OSB in there. 9, yeah. Oh, look at that. It's startling for me. Forget the dramatic effect. It's like, wow, that's awesome. Okay, so what I want to think about here, I got 9 sheets left. All right. So if I finished it with 1, 2, 3, 5 to a side, minus 2, I need about, I need 4 more on this side and 5 to the other side. I probably have about enough to finish, I think, the sides, or close. All right. Tomorrow's Monday. I'm thinking I'll make a town day tomorrow and buy what I think I need to do the roof, which is frightening, especially since I don't like roofs, but just the amount of money that's going to be. So I did a 35-inch wide piece from bottom to top. That left a little seam on the doorpost. I'm okay with that, because I'm going to house wrap around that and then do door trim anyway. Alright. This side I've cut it more or less flush. And then a little piece at the top that was some scrap that I had. It's a little bit wobbly in the middle where there's no support. But you can see that, watch the middle wall. It doesn't move at all. Alright. So once we get trusses across, that's when it really ties it together. And then you put the OSB on top of the trusses and it just locks everything down. So these little blocks, that makes all the difference. I can totally handle this. And I was like wondering, am I gonna have trouble getting that up there? But it's working fine. Ran the generator a little bit this afternoon and this morning, so I just didn't have enough power coming in then. But during the day, I could run the air compressor continuously pretty much and not run out. It's pretty cool. I was seeing 14, 15 amps charging today, something like that. I'll have a sky that looks like that and I'll get no rain at all. It's very disappointing sometimes. That's 2 days of wall building. Today was windy, it slowed me down. West end, that wall is finished. These are, oh, I see lightning, I'm going inside. Alright, it's about 7:15 in the morning. You can see where the sun is there, right? I just had this thought, and I walked out a second ago just to verify it. So I want to look at the shadow line that the house is going to cast, right? Now we're coming into summer. This is the 3rd of June. Because the sun is so far this way right now, I'm not hitting the solar panels. Equinox, we will shadow the panels for a little bit. This is only significant because I completely didn't think about that. I don't think, when I moved the panels. Yeah, right. When the panels were over here, they were not shadowed in the morning. You know, I would have got the sun from here. But look at the shadow line. It's way the frick from the house. It's to the bottom of that panel right there. Now that's not going to be a problem for very long, right? But my first in the morning shadow will shadow the panels a little bit. Okay, it's a little bit after 9 o'clock on the 3rd. That's my work light. It actually works pretty good. It works because it's a work light. So it rained today. Full. Another 1,800-pound load. Oh. Those are windows for the house. And other various supplies. Here's my new door. I'm kind of thinking if it does rain, 3/4 of the load is covered by the door. Doors are supposed to be weather resistant. It's a steel skin door. So most of the studs are going to stay pretty dry anyway. The OSB should be fine because the top 2 pieces are plywood. That should shed most of the water. So I think I'm just going to leave this like it is for now. And then the bottom is OSB. So 25 sheets of OSB, 4 sheets of plywood, and 50 studs, door, 2 windows. That's a 8-foot piece of corrugated roofing that was stacked there. So 30 feet. Doesn't look like it even hit anywhere, it just flew. Yeah, that's why you put tires on that stuff, I guess. I just didn't have any more tires. Alright, it's about 8 o'clock on the 4th of June. Still in slacker mode, but slowly the life is coming to me. Oh yeah, I got stuff to do. Well, made it home okay with all that stuff. According to the receipt, 1,800-pound load. Not too bad. The interesting part last night was parts of the road were underwater, but not in terrible shape, I guess. Most of that's for the roof. So, yeah, first thing, I think I'll clean up some of the carnage because stuff got spread out. All of that metal should be over here. Hard thing on a day like today is figuring out triage. What do you want to do first? All right, about 11 o'clock on the 4th. 2 walls are done. That's freaking awesome. I don't care. Oh, I just got an echo. That's gonna be weird. Yeah, so what I gotta do now, I gotta bring these stands. Oh, I'm gonna grab this off before I forget it's over here. I mean, I wouldn't forget, but I'm gonna bring those stands to the other side. But like is everything around here, that requires some moving of stuff. Alright. The floor was wet under the tarp, so I pulled the tarp up, rolled it back in the storage room, you know, to let the floor dry. Yeah, we're seeing some delamination. It's part of the fun. I guess that's why these are so thick, so if you lose a little bit, you're not too bad off. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. It's just the way it is. Yeah, so this one is half done. I've got less wind now than I did on the windy day. It's starting to pick up a little bit, but the first hour I had really easy time. I think the bracing is sufficient. I did take down some bracing because I'd stuck it out just far enough, kind of like this one. Right, so it would foul the panel when I put it on. All right, battery on the camera's about to go dead. Batteries that I'm running everything else over are about dead. So 3 out of 4 walls are now completely finished. And I'm faced with a decision. Right? So I'm thinking, I've got other stuff I can do. If it's gonna rain, I should pick up the tools, get some rain barrels back in place so we catch the rain. I've got the aisle cleared now so I can get the rain barrels back in there. Plus I got everything that's in the truck, so the studs, now that the door is off, I can put them in here. Progress, okay. So not too much more talking, just get her done. So yeah, I was like, I had beautiful sunny skies. And I had the headphones on, I'm looking down, I'm doing my thing, and I looked up and I'm like, is it nighttime? What the hell? Anyway, the next thing I gotta do now is frame this end wall. So that would be a good time for me to put everything away, sit down and really think about where I want this. Plus I could pull one of the windows out of the truck, lay it down and actually look at it. There was enough room to work in here. It was fine. Roof is going to be a little dicey, but I think it'll be fine. Alright, that's about it for this week. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. And what else is there? Patreon and PayPal and all that other stuff. Check out the link in the description. I've got a page on my website, gives you a lot more information about the ranch and everything I'm doing out here. So again, thanks for now, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. More info is on my website. You should totally check that out. Link is in the description. I do things differently.